Oh, that was great. Now we just have no 200 servers, 200 years. We just have Percy with small engine and friends. I'm visiting my country. I'll tell you not. The batch is getting flat. Let's proceed when it's charged. It's charged now. Battery must be getting weak. Oh, you're busy. We'll proceed when you're finished. On that black computer, you're eBay shopping. Surprise gift. It was a fine sunny day down on Tasmania. Percy was visiting the cottage in Sloping Main. When he got there, he saw Twilight, who was kneeling. Hello, Percy. Morning, Twilight. What are you doing with your bag? I'm visiting my usual house in Equestria to stay for a few days, and I have to visit Canterlot Castle to visit my teacher. Why are you going there? I have some old books to give to my library I used to live in. How do you get there? There's a porthole. It takes me to our home and back here. Goodbye. Bye then. Percy then went to do his branch 9 run. Though he worked, he thought about Twilight staying in her library house in Ponyville. He started to think what she was doing there. He was also told that Spike had gone with her. I'll miss those guys, he thought. In Equestria, Twilight and Spike met Princess Celestia and Lorna in the Canterlot Castle. How was Australia, Twilight? It was great, Princess. Our series was a great success, but before she could say anything else, Spike happened to say, "Huh? Twilight, look! Huh? What is Percy doing in our country?" Percy arrived through the porthole. You'll see, the fat controller had asked him to visit Equestria to find a job he could do. He was to take some mail to the Canterlot Castle. Wow, I'm in Equestria the 3rd time. Where can I go? He was delivering the parcels to the Ponies' houses, which he did, and was heading to Canterlot Castle. After the delivery was done, Percy found a line. There was a museum in the castle for engines to go in and display. He liked to visit his display spot, but was needing to get home. Despite a short twilight, he was only visiting a display spot. Hope he doesn't see what I've got. As I was saying, Princess, I came here to give my library some old books I got from my friends. Oh, that's nice. It's one of the books I read to you and your friends. I'll put them there then. Yikes! At the present twilight, there's Percy in the display spot. Uh-oh. Did you make that display spot, Princess? Yes, I did. It's for visiting engines like him. Percy was alone in this display spot. He'd never been a museum piece in Canterlot before, let alone he was a star attraction. After that, Twilight and Spike went to their tree house to get to bed. It's nice visiting Christ again. Yes, it is. What will happen next day? Well, the princess wants me to know that suddenly she had a sad feeling. I'm to do my speech about my young days in the 80s and 90s. Is it about when, in 1984, you, me and your friends were doing things we do when we happened to meet Percy? Yeah, I was doing a speech of when we met in the 80s and 90s. Don't feel shaky, girl. You have a heart of kindness. Yes, I do. Meanwhile, Percy was still in his display spot. He was needing to get home, which he was. He had a way of saying goodbye to a Christian. He sneaked away, then went running. He whistled and vanished. The next morning, Spike and Twilight got ready for the speech. Celestia visited them and said, "Did you hear some whistle last night?" "Yes, we did, Princess." "That was Percy. He left an hour ago. For something." But while they were talking, Percy came back again. This time, he went to work. He went to his work spot, He brought Thomas along. Let's not disturb her during the speech. My driver told me when we came in again. Yeah, this is the workplace, is it? It's a few yards in front of Canterlot Castle. We're taking the stone to a western town. Hey, look out! There they are. Move on. Thomas and Percy went running. They came to the yard of where the two lines go. The line went to a western town. It crested every own desert village and to the mountains. The Friendship Express used to go there, but not today. It was now a secret spot. They grinned at each other and went running on. This is where we might find a secret place to hide from celestial Lord Thomas. It's our very first time doing a holiday plot of finding Canterlot something to discover. Are you sure we can succeed? Of course we will. Canterlot will get its own gift of something for its kind to learn. Ouch! Sorry. Ouch! In they went. They went through many bushes and trees. They made such a noise that they filled the castle yards. All the ponies could hear them chuffing on the Friendship Express's old line. They came to the end of the line. There, in front of them was a mine. But not just a mine. It had a sign on it saying, "The tunnel to a dock." Wow, Percy, this tunnel looks old. It hasn't been used for years. We'd better be careful, Thomas. It might not be safe. Let's have a look. Percy went in first. Thomas followed. That was your friends you just said goodbye to, Twilight. Oh, so it is, Spike. Excuse me, Princess. What's on the line? Oh, that line. That used to be where the Friendship Express goes. But it doesn't go there very often. It goes to the dock. Come on, Twilight. You're ready for your speech. Right, Spike, I'll see where they are after what I'm doing. Percy and Thomas came to the dock. This place has been shut down a long time. It sure is, Percy. This will need a reopen. But do you think we might find something here like a book? Yes, we're looking for one. It's for the cottage of Twilight. Don't tell her we found it when we get out of the old dock. Hey, look! There it is! There was an old book of the dock. It was put in the old crate, never to be found from a right thing. It's a book of when Sunshine used to live in upriver and was white. There's a name. It says Sunshine's Great Adventures in the Woods. Come on, let's take it home. Right. They were about to go when they saw Twilight coming out of the castle and Spike. They were finished with the speech and were heading back to the tree library. That was great, Twilight. I knew it was easy for you. Yes, it has been, Spike. Come on, bedtime. But they were startled from Percy and Thomas running away. Whoop! Woohoo! Whoops-a-daisy! Oh! Ouch! They were up to something while we were here. I'll inform the princess about their visitation here next day. One morning, on their last visit, Percy and Thomas were heading to the yards again. They were heading for the old dock again to look for some lost thing. Here we are again, and we're looking in some crates. They got something which is for the castle library. What is in them? They have a book we haven't seen for years. Found it. What is it? It's a book. A book of Troper's young days near the railway. It's perfect for the library. There's even more. Gosh. I think they were meant to be sold, but they weren't. What do you mean? In the 1800s, they were made, and were made from a man who was wanting them sold, but they were never sold. They were put here for 100 years, and no pony found them. Who's the man? His name is Flat, who made them, and was wanting to keep them a secret. He died here, and they were never taken away after his death. We found them. We had to give it to the princess. Percy, what are you doing here? Hello, Twilight Spike. We found this line that goes to the dock and told books about sunshine and Turkey from the young days. We were giving them to Canterlot Castle. Oh, that's nice, but who asked you here? The Fat Controller told me what we did was to explore some dance spots of your country and find some books you haven't read. What are they? You'll see. Percy and Thomas went home, and they popped the box out. Twilight and Spike came up. Hello, you two. It's got to be home. Hello, Twilight. We got you these books you wanted to have a look. Twilight did. When she had a look, she gasped. It was a book about Toby, the tram engine in the other railway harbour, and sunshine in upriver, where they would meet each other and talk about things they like to talk about. Oh, that's sweet of you to find some old books for me, Percy. We got you this too. Percy did get a surprise. It was a photo of himself in Thomas's station on the island of Sodor. That was taken in 1989. Thank you. That was nice of you to make. I made it myself to give to you, but I didn't give it to you when you were heading back to Sodor. Before me and all of our friends came to live here, I hid my present in my house. That was when I was visiting your first home. I felt homesick missing you. Celeste came up. You two did tell me different about your discovery of those old books. The owners of the requested thank you for giving every library them. Oh, thank you. Did you tell Twilight I visited your country? The Fat Controller told me to. I think my sister did her trick to ask you to visit because she knew you didn't want to miss out. I had to help him out, you know, because he helped Twilight out of the drain. Oh, it looks like I've been rewarded a task. Percy told Celestia the whole story about his and Thomas's visit and about the two books. I can see you were giving each other what you like about. I'm glad you didn't disturb a speech about you. I watched your visit the old dock again. Now you'll find what remains with it. I had to shut the tunnel down. You were not meant to disturb me as I was talking to the other elder ponies. Thomas and me didn't, Twilight. We knew we had to explore the mine and dock. Anyway, we better get back to the castle. We got on George's waiting. Goodbye. Bye then. It was good of you two to give me something, Percy. We both gave each other something we like about. We sure have, Twilight. We love each other and care for each other. Come on, let's hear you read the books we found you. Okay. I haven't read them for years, since Spike was born. Percy and Thomas grinned. They both knew she would like these old books because she reads and studies things to give to her teacher.